Okay. Double check, make sure this is recording. 3, 2, 1. Okay. I have barely any voice. That's also why I did not stream Ghost Trick. I planned to finish up while I went on vacation. And I had no voice when I got back. I slept too much, and then I was like, oh, okay, I'll do it that night when I get back. No voice whatsoever. Like, I was gonna stream a bit, remember how to play. But what happened today was my phone died. My smartphone. So I had to put the SIM in my old one I got for $50, like flip phone, when my phone died, when I had surgery in 2017, and just use it for calls and stuff. But I ordered another one from Truro, Nova Scotia. I used like a phone repair place there, so I'll hopefully get that. But yeah, it's stressful. Like, I'm not too much worried about lost data because I back stuff up, but it's just like, why? So I tried to get BlueStacks working again. I got it working with regular OBeyMe, but Nightbringer I can't. It either crashes with some like DLL thing BlueStacks has, even though I have it disabled, like the graphical option and the texture option, but it still crashes even though I have it disabled, and or it loads but there's no video after the shall we date screen, so it's depressing. But I have 50 days to claim my reward that I tried so hard to get, the my ranking reward. Anyway, this is Fallen London, also previously known as Echo Bazaar, which is what I tend to call it as. I have played this game since 2010, but I haven't played it regularly for a long time. This is my side account, Robin Cassius, who is the brother-in-law to my main account, Ellis Cassius. I usually screenshot and upload to Tumblr and all that, but I don't have the energy this year, because this game, like, I love the plot, I love the setting, I love the creative team behind it, like the world they've built over these years, and I love thinking about my character. I love thinking about, her getting her, vengeance, but, because she's on Nemesis, but, yeah, my problem is when I started playing, I joined, like a roleplay group, and I made friends there, but it was very toxic. It was very, you're not really a person, you're more the character, and if you have to take a break, they'd have like a meltdown, and they'd allow harassment as long as it wasn't them. So yeah, it was, and when I left, I still got stalked and harassed by a clique of the members. So, for like years, by one of them. So yeah, it's stressful for me to actively play. I love the little snippets I do play. Like, I just finished the exceptional story I had on Cassius back in the spring. But yeah, I haven't logged in to Robin or the game since then, and so I haven't seen any of the Christmas stuff. I know there's the role-playing game on Kickstarter, like tabletop. It's Robin Cassius. Welcome to your social engagements, delicious friend. Yeah, I have the surface ties. You can't really dispose of these. It's like a plot. You used to be able to dispose of them, and I didn't do it for years with Cassius. But yeah, it's free from surface ties. Allows you to just like start underneath. The Advent calendar used to be like a login code every few days, like every day, and they'd expire after like 2 or 3 days, and so if you didn't get it, you would miss out. But they weren't, you know, sequential. Now they've changed it to sequential, so I don't get it on all my accounts because my other account is in a place that can't access lodgings. I have a Clayman account. I was claiming the stuff on that. You can't get them anymore. That was like a Easter egg account. Way back when. I wish they'd released the old postcards you could send of the areas. Also, I should mention, I'm not sick. I don't have a fever. I don't have, like, cold chills, sore throat, any of that. It's that I've lost my voice. I don't know. It's like when I was working. I worked as a central poll supervisor for the advanced polls here, and I had to do a lot of talking. Like, I talked to over 1,000 electors, and like the last 3 days, I lost my voice. Like, I would be talking, and there'd be nothing coming out. Like, it'd be like no power behind it, and it's exactly like that right now. And I don't know what had happened the day I came back from my trip. And I'm also really irritated because, where I live is, dusty, and we have a wood stove, oil furnace, musty wood, like firewood in the porch. Like, it's damp. Any little thing, like, even like I dumped the compost, and just the smell made me cough. So yeah, we're just ranting, but I just wanted to mention that, like, there's like no symptoms but no voice. But yeah, it used to be like you could log in, and there was like a nice little like actual advent calendar. You click on the windows. I have one uploaded from years ago. Player survey, I guess. Newly unlocked. Day 1, a peevish visit from Mr. Sex. Oh, fuck, Nick, don't throw yourself off the counter. My arthritic boy just hucked himself off the counter instead of getting down using a chair. Yeah, usually here I was gonna say, there's usually snowbound. But, okay, for a little plot thing. Fallen London is London that was swallowed up by bats and drug underground to become the 5th city. Because this is an alternate universe where Queen Victoria made a pact with like supernatural beings in order to, keep Albert alive. It's not really much of a life, or much of an Albert. But in exchange, she gave the whole city. And now it's underground. And now you have London being Victoria London, mixed with, like, being, like, into, like, the previous cities and, like, the, like, Forgotten Quarter and stuff, and, which was the 4th city. And, like, supernatural areas, like, there's a giant sea, like Z-E-E. Like the Z, the Untersee. Like giant ocean that's full of like that's what solar seas is it? Sunless seas? I know there's sunless skies. Anyway. So yeah, that's what happened, but there's snow. But it's, it's not really snow, it's lacquer. It's toxic. It's very similar to the, like the fake snow, that they'd have, like that was, you just add water. Crystal type, but yeah, it's supernatural. But yeah, Snowbound is how, also during this time of year you can send Christmas cards. I'm going to actually send a Christmas card, I think. Yeah, and there's also, there's also, like Fate, which is their, like, premium currency. Um, and you can get, like, 2 candles. It used to only be 10 actions. I changed. Only have 7 Fate echoes. Yeah, my accounts have a lot of old stuff, especially Cassius, because, you know, old account, like, back when you could get, like, knife and, there was a mini game where you could kill other players, like, you know, because that's another thing about, London. If you're killed or die, you can play chess with death and come back, but you can never go back to the surface. You're kind of like this half-life thing that has to stay in the, Neath, which is what the whole area is called, the Neath. So it, yeah, the, like, and there's tomb colonists which have been, like, they're either very damaged or they're, you know, have, like, died too many times, or they're rotting, you know, they're covered in bandages. And they're over the, they live in, like, a colony, like the tomb colonies, or they're in the, but yeah, that was what the main, Knife and Candle, I think it was called. But yeah, there was, like, a little mini game where you get, like, social interactions. But you could get, like, some of the items, like, through normal play, and they removed that option, but I still have some of them. Like the, magnifying glass. Also in the background is Cheer Lights, Twitch stream. It's just, like, lo-fi. Cheer Lights has been this thing that's, like, for years. It's, like, developers will make this, like, lights, you know, that react to, like, things like tweets or toots or, you know, like, scripts from input from people all over the world. So, like, if you type, like if you send, like, a toot to Cheer Lights and you go, like, green, the lights all over the world that are hooked into it will turn green. So yeah, I just have the stream on in the background. It's just, like a lo-fi music stream. That, you know, just, like, changes with the what people have put in. That's what I put in the background because I didn't want, like, silence. But yeah, Christmas cards. Send a Christmas card. It's one of the undeniable rights of winter. And you will no longer receive Christmas cards from Time the Healer. You'll be able to send them until 31st December. Yeah, which is at 8 a.m. this morning. Time the Healer is this thing that happens every week if you're actively playing. Like, it refreshes your, like, some items and stuff. Send a Christmas card, and also they're Christmas cards you can't pick. They're, like, kind of randomized by you know, Heirs of London, which is, like, a thing. I don't have any Christmas cards. Yeah. I don't have any Fate to buy either. I'll get some from the... I was going to send one to my friend, EBz. Okay. Also, Mr. Sachs, there you can get, like, items and, like, you know, like, Destiny and all that shit from, like, doing, like, the Mr. Sachs thing. Advent, a calendar of encounters. Explore the festive season. The last Friday of January, World Quality. Christmas in the Neath. Oh. of the festive season, Christmas underneath. Hark to the tuneless singing of urchins, wade through a drift of what Londoners pretend is snow. Beware, Mr. Sachs stalks the streets, demanding gifts. Also, you can, you have like a log. You used to have like, snippets you could send, like tweet and stuff, but they added it all to just like a log. Anyway. So, but not having any clear path. Every year, over the time, your doorway will get blocked with snow. And you can help your friends, or you can clear it yourself, or you can hire urchins to clear it. This costs me 10 actions. And you can pay fate to have a master come help you. Yeah, whereas since I'm playing Robin. But yeah, snowbound, the path of your legends is blocked. Snow's neath the equivalent is especially thick this year. You'll have to clear it before you can return there or leave and return. But yeah, I'm going to do this. Creaking Gate. Your party of benevolent snow clearers is so busy shoveling up the flaky, glistening stuff that you barely realize you're in graveyard. Still, it's a path, and there's a house of sorts, a crypt actually. An ancient tomb colonist sticks her head around the door. Too kind, she rests. Too kind, remembered to the red bird. She marches out of the crypt and down the path. A single russet feather drifts in her wake. Yeah, Robin would help people. Robin's a very jolly guy. He's more on the surface, but he visits, and he's who I usually use for actions because I had Cassius in that sectional story for a long time, and I couldn't do any social actions. But yeah, he's a constable on the surface. He was disowned by his parents. He's married to Elise, and they have 2 kids, Flora and Robert. And yeah, Cassius is niece and nephew, and they have Hattie, a big, huge dog. I'm calling on my lore of my OCs from like a very long time ago, like 15 years ago or more. But yeah, I got nothing has changed, but perhaps someday it will. Sit beside lamplight. London is an abyss of disease, poverty, despair. You now have 1 pail of unusual so-called snow. Way to your lodgings is clear. Walking the 5th days is increased to 5. You gained 1 favor as tomb colonists. You total 5. Yeah, used to have like a favor, like it used to just be like a sliding score, and now it's more like a item. Cassius has like there was like a storyline I used to do a lot, and you had a rare chance of getting like petrified hearts from the Jack of Smiles, which is like the serial killer. If you look on my AO3, there's like a little fanfic of Cassius hunting a Jack of Smiles. But she had like 200 and some, if not more, favors to constables from that, and I had like 500 petrified hearts. Oh god, yes. But yeah, I'm no longer snowbound. Christmas time, when fireplaces crackle, lacquer piles on street corners, and urchin gangs of ambush killers prowl the eaves. I'm gonna go back to explore the season. Yeah, well, they have something else this year now, I see. Fate, you can change your profile, on your profile. And then give gifts like Fate, there's substantial stories which are kind of like exceptional stories, but they're just a little bit, you know. But yeah, and pen stock comes after the days are over. But yeah, I don't really care. And there's also like putting the pieces together, taste of lacquer at snow, or what is it? It's cost you no actions. Season's end. You can gain the taste of lacquer by experimenting usual pills of so-called snow, which I'm sell it at this time of year. Yeah, you can get some like cards and stuff, but this is my inventory. He has like hardly anything compared to Cassie's, because all like I was mostly using him for was social actions or the Advent. I think it's in like the Curiosity, maybe. Yeah. No, it's Glass of Teeth. Here it is. Usual pale so-called snow. It's a little different from most of the gluey slush in the streets. This will melt when winter passes. Use it soon. You can get this at Christmas by clearing path your legends or buying it from the urchins. You must finish it before you can use this item. Yeah, I'm in storylet because I'm in my items. Like, I'm in my place. They can fuck with it. Okay, we'll go do the Advent calendar now. But yeah, there's, you know, all these, and you have to do them in order. Advent, calendar of encounters. Christmas time, when fireplaces crackle, lacquer piles in the street corners, and urchin gangs of ambushed carolers prowl the eaves. All good reasons to hide yourself away until the new year, but the canny Londoner knows that good fortune is a resource one makes for oneself. The festive season is resplendent with bounties. All you need to do is remain open to them. Yeah, the I should mention too, like some places, like some areas are still like the same name, but a lot of it's like twisted kind of with, like Spitalfields is now called Spite. That's where my character lives. There's like Vale Garden, which is, and there's, you know, Lady Bones Road, which is where my character's office is. My main character is an inquiry agent, you know, private detective. But, yeah, and there's, oh, I forgot quarter, but there's another, oh, well. Should know these things, but I'm tired. It's like 4 a.m. Because I fucked with trying to get Nightbringer running all, you know, trying different graphics errors and things. Update it, BlueStacks. I used to work on BlueStacks, but I updated BlueStacks earlier today to try to get regular Obey Me working, and now it crashes with like some texture option, which I have disabled, so like I don't know why it's trying to load it, but anyway, sit back and relax. Wait, recline before the fireplace. New opportunity may present itself at any moment. This costs you no actions. A cavalcade of gifts. Lacquer drifts past your window. The fire crackles merrily. The possibilities of the season unfurl before you. The dredges of a familiar rhyme rise in your mind, although you cannot remember the verse's source. The winds are wild, the lacquer deep, the snarling stones awake from sleep. The thief's tales may exalt the suns, but never hope to halt what comes. Welcome to the Fall London Advent Calendar for 2024. A new gift will become available every day, starting on the 1st of December, including on Christmas Day. Check by every day or wait to claim all at once. Claim a gift on the day it first becomes available. It will be slightly more valuable. You can catch up on previous days against any time until Storylight closes on New Year's Day. Yeah. Oh, it did put me back on the Advent? Oh, I should have tried again. Yeah, that's what I should have done. Anyway. But yeah, they have other games, like more strategy game things and stuff. Spare consignment of Christmas cards. The bazaar rations and licenses Christmas cards wisely. They are perilous and subversive hairbringers of a peculiar fashion. You allow by not having any opening the doors, as locked by presence of EBz Advent, world quality. Pilfer. Season's greetings, hush. There are additional cards. Escape through the paper door. Send them only to close friends or treasured enemies. From 2nd December until Christmas Day, you'll receive new Christmas cards every week via Time the Healer. Envelopes at your doorstep, heavy paper and colorful inks, and lace ribbons. At current, your potential Christmas cards quality is now 7. Share and enjoy. You can send these from your social engagements. After Christmas, you'll lose them. Some doors cannot be unopened. Okay. Scoop up a pail of lacquer. Sprinkling lacquer has come early this year. Your doorstep is rank with fishy-smelling white goo. Happy Christmas to come. And days of storage you'll need exactly 1. No. Advent is 30. At least 2 is neat. Yeah, like, you know, you have. Then. Keep away from bare skin. Also, I don't usually play it in full screen. I'm just doing that so it's, you know, the focus. Lacquer, the neat's answer to snow. Lacquer men always seem watchful. Lacquer cape roofs tingle with sinister phosphorescence. Lacquer dissolves in water only reluctantly, like a guest who hopes to find space in your box room. This is in your inventory. To learn more about lacquer or to acquire a destiny. I think Cassius has Gleam. Rob and I haven't done that yet with him. Day 2, it piles on stoops, it weighs on eaves, it swirls in the air. You've gained 1 unusual pail of so-called snow. New total 2. Some doors cannot be opened. Greet a grumbling passer-by. Some tomb colonists enjoy the full lease of life that the Neath gives them. This one, though, grosses about the decline in grammar, public morals, millinery, chess, and the quality of cheese. Yeah, that's a mood, though. Here, take this, perhaps. I can at least find a satisfactory opponent on the river. The little statuette is warm to the touch. And then it will preserve you from death once. Second chances. Yeah, it used to just reduce your wounds. Let's see what it says. Clutch this to your breast and it brings you health, they say, and a reputation of gallibly. This will save you once if you die in the vicinity. Some doors cannot be unopened. But yeah, we'll just, I guess I've changed it. But yeah, it used to be an item you could hold that would reduce your wounds. But I guess now, like, it prevents you from having to, you know, like, go through the whole death thing if you get wounds too high. Like, should explain, you have different, like these are my qualities. Like, you have watchful, shadowy, dangerous, and persuasive. Cassius is a little bit, little high level for things. Not as high as they used to be. They used to be, like, or like endgame content. Like, I had no content when I stopped playing, for a while. And then I came back and now the Nemesis has ended. But yeah, I don't have any, I also haven't got the thing to change Cassius's like identity or how people address her. Because you had to pick one, and they removed the like you know, ambiguous individual of I can't remember the term, what the exact phrasing was, but it was like, you know, like it was like, you know, they, them, because Cassius, you know, was would you know, this guy like dressed ambiguously, dressed masculinely. It was because undercover, you know, trying to get vengeance on the murderer of her husband. But yeah, like, you get menaces, you get like nightmares, which will cause you eventually to go insane. You save yourself, like, but you get dream cards, and you can save it with, like, by having honey. So you don't lose your progress on them, because usually you'll lose your progress. They're just like storylets of, you know, me and one of 100 Indecisions and me updated like the game of chess one a lot on like the old Discord wiki that had like a section for this. Claim an unattended tree. The Murgatroyd company, usually hawkers, have all gone off on a smoke break, leaving this year's newest product unattended. Can one really steal during a festival of gift giving? Is it stealing really? Draped in silver and gold. Its essential mushroominess is difficult to escape from. The tree is a wan, fragile thing, a tall stalk shrouded in a pallid, lacy skirt, as if in mourning. It's hardly a fit replacement for the surface's stout alpine firs, but here, once you've thrown some tinsel around it, doesn't it look rather splendid? Tinsel and baubles and spores glittering in the parlor. Now one Murgatroyd patented fungal Christmas tree. Certainly growing in night soil, but look, it comes with its own tinsel, and maybe once you're done, you can boil it down for soup. Yeah, that's a new item for this year. Wonder what it does, like if it's no, that's not what I want. That's a home comfort. Here we go. Yeah, that's what I was looking for. They've changed stuff. They've moved stuff around since I was here. But yeah, look at that, like home comforts, which are like furniture items you have. I don't have any equipped. Okay. It actually does give stats. Gives Shadowy -4, Bizarre +1, reduces Nightmares build up. I didn't realize I had more than like that. I knew I had like Light Fingers Folly because I know I got that from Advent one year, but yeah, I didn't realize I had that. Man, Robin's not dressed. Really. I don't have any suits. Like, why isn't he in a suit? I forgot they changed the morning suit. But yeah, he, I thought I had him in, one of the others. I guess he just has, like, a Derringer, no, he has the Radius Faber are, sentient rats. And, like, I know rat, like, sentient, you know, animal, like, or sentient anyway, but, like, able to speak, you know, wear clothes, organize themselves like a gang, like the mob. So yeah, I guess he just has like a weasel. He has the altered stocking, which I have 9 of. You get 1 a year. One item I don't want to get is the rat, and they probably have it here. We'll see. Yeah, we'll get it, I guess. On day 4, like usual. Usually day 4 is day 7. There's a Rat of Glory, which is this item that you can randomly come alive and you like consume all your luminous items like your candles and stuff, and you can give it to other players. Catch a flying tin. Someone has enlisted an urchin to stand in the false snow outside your lodgings and hand out tins of something. They have taken hand out to mean throw. Enthusiastic marketing. New for Murgatroyds, the young child proudly declares. You're almost afraid to ask what's inside. The label proclaims that these are Murgatroyd's patented jellied mushroom cakes. A newish invention to delight and astonish. It goes on like this for some time. Peppermint and licorice and ginger and sultanas and mandarins, and you've gained 1 tin Murgatroyd's jellied mushroom cakes, now total 8. More of a biscuit, really, and more of a mold than a mushroom. Still, after eating one, you're more attuned to the world around you and the opportunities, especially those opportunities that are in no way involved jellied mushroom. Oh yeah, and also there's like little snippets. There are like little flavor texts you can share to your journal too. Like there's Scarlet Stockings. You know, like the ladies of the night wear them. Like all great cities, Fallen London has its own purveyors of nocturnal services. The ones who work for Mr. Wines wear stockings of an extraordinary, vibrant, almost addictive scarlet. There are jokes about men who pay more to spend time in the company of the stockings than their wearers. As possibly not all these are jokes. Clean out the fireplace. Little remains but embers and dying coals. Fetch the coal shovel. Assault to injury. Yeah, I got some wounds now. All is well until the coal shovel begins to melt. A single lump of coal squats insouciant in the fire. Place a sigil scared into its flank. A brute and angry thing. An indictment. But it meant for who? Not you, surely. Yeah, there's like forbidden symbols and stuff that just will appear places. Usually related to Mr. Eaton, which is like this, you know, like my friend did a lot of the quest and it like fucked him over. Like it was like it wasn't really worth it for it tells you that it's just more if you're going for the plot. Like you lose so much stuff. Like you basically become like a shell of an account. Like you lose your items, you lose your connections, you lose like you die so many times, and you're consumed by, you know, hunger, insatiable hunger. Which reminds me of like I was on a medication. We were trying different ones, and I had to like one of them I tried. It didn't do anything for me except for it made me like artificially hungry. Like it was hunger, but like even if I ate, I never felt full, and I never like it wasn't like a, you know, haven't eaten like rumbly tummy feeling. Like it was like gnawing, like ravenous, and it wasn't worth it because it didn't help like any of what I had it for. And yeah, so that's what I always think of like with it is you know, the insatiably hungry. Yep, you've gained a mark of disdain. Sooty black cinder smoldering with a sigil in the correspondence from one angle to succumb at the moment of greatest pressure from another. Disappointment. Careful, it's hot. Yeah, hot enough to melt my coal shovel. 0 change points, 2 more needed to reach level 2. Scratches and bruises. Some names cannot be unlisted. Yeah, like correspondence, it's like, you know, like forbidden text. Go away. Investigate a traveling noise, a sound, a stairs at midnight. A burglar? Shoo. Yeah, go fuck off. Furried, wicket dripping. Someone has left something in the middle of your parlor. Was it a gift, or to disturb them at their midnight work? Some wicks cannot be unlit. You now have a rat of glory. Precious, this rare and coveted rat of glory, fabricated from an LB master thief, wicked with puzzle damask, tinted with the inks of the overnight. The scuttering company has been known to place the cunningest agents into a death-like sleep and disguise them as rats of glory, to smuggle them into candle collections. This item may come a wink at any time, in which case any candles or luminosity you possess are at risk. You can eliminate the risks by ridding yourself of it. Yeah. Oh, we're considered in a storyline right now. There was rattiness, yeah. Yeah. But yeah, rattiest favor. Wander through a local graveyard. It is a recent tradition in London. At Christmas time, children write out their hopes, adults their wishes, and they stick them in any statue of an angel they can find. Encourage us. more tin soldiers and fungal jungle stalks to the scale. Safe seas and peace underneath. An event of unscheduled overflow. Fly from London. The air is the only refuge. Glide until the lacquer subsides. A dolly, but better than my old one. Candles and gravestones. Candles at the doors of disused columbaria. Candles on dinner tables and windowsills. Gain one fragment of the tragedy procedures. Take comfort. There are arrangements for every reckoning. Yeah, also the bazaar is has like correspondence, like things in the spires of the bazaar itself, like award, and their love stories and tragedy, and they're like the stories of the previous cities and this and like it's love with like what would you do for love, and from mild things, like parent and children, to like going on a murderous quest to for vengeance over someone you love. Retrieve an unexpected package. A parcel wrapped in 7 colors of silk. The card reads, "A peace offering." Yeah, this is the random number generator one. Scrumptiously wrapped. Contents roll around within like a pocket full of rocks. We've had our differences, but this is Christmas. Best wishes. The Fallen London probably random number algorithm. Probably random. Hold box loft, feel its weight. Rattle its contents, but what's inside? You've gained 1 double bone die. New total 11. Does Hell Lotus dice with what? Gunpowder? Yeah, that one's been for a while. Then lend your ear to Tall Tales. At the back of the blind helmsman, a frostbitten midshipman shivers by the fire. She says she's traveled with a merchant venturer to a frozen northern door for a mulled cider. She'll tell you what's behind it. Cider for the table. Fuck yes, cider. Legends of a sunless sky. High wilderness, an unblemished frontier, an endless night. Awash with potential. The merchant venture is out there, plying on the wind roads of the void. Where has one gone? May others follow? Cold, bitter wind through the streets, like a swirling on in eddies. The avid horizon yawns, says the sailors. Gained 1 sky story, new total 8. Tale of infinite horizons, rich with eternal possibility. Claim a sooty bundle of rags, scrabbling from your chimney, puts it across the roof, and not a fabric in your fireplace. Perfect disguises, nondescript to the point of suspicion. The kind of workwear donned with a self-respecting engineers, chimney sweeps, and the visible odd job people. There's nothing better to wear if you wish to be seen but never noticed. Good job, you booby-trapped your chimney. A log crackling in the fireplace, pine tar and soot. Gained 1 inconspicuous overalls, new total 2. This is new from last year too. Fade it, weather it, and layer it with just the right amount of grime and soot. Nobody looks twice at the handyman. Savor the goodwill season. As close to Christmas, the citizens of London become calmer, kinder, more languorous. An influence of the lacquer, perhaps? You ever just like high off fumes from the lacquer? Proficient rather. Find your neighbors less irascible, quicker to invite you inside for a tipple. Constables are more lenient and less watchful, although it cannot be said whether this rises from surge of camaraderie or a desire to be out of a cold. Spirit of the season descends. All you intend to make good use of, and you intend to make good use of it. This is a boom will dissipate after 2 weeks. Cold hands and warm hearts. An occurrence, your lingering goodwill quality is now 1. You are replete with good cheer. This will be gone in 2 weeks or less. Yep. Accept a free sample. A smiling woman in a familiar uniform, with eyes like moon pearls, raps at your door. Drink deep, she says, handing you a steaming mug. Revolutionary. The steam, inhale it and feel your synapses snap and your sinuses crackle. Drinking dark Drop coffee refresh 10 actions. Find it in your inventory. Mulled wine, long steeping tea, hot chocolate, nog. Inquire not of the source of the eggs, on the sourcing of the eggs. Murky, explosive, almost certainly not naturally brewed form, but bat guano, almost certainly not actually brewed from bat guano. That's just Mr. Wine's little joke. You've gained dark drop coffee. Total 16. There was an end to one of the Feast of the Mass that they did like a brief moment of sunrise, and you had like, it was like a time limited thing with your actions. And you had to I used dark true coffee just to get like, because it was like time limited, like it was only like in a few minutes. I'm out of actions. How many more do I have? Got 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12. I shouldn't have used that. Can I do to refresh it? Refresh your actions with fate. For fate, or 20 actions for 10 fate. You need 4 or 10 fate for this. Yeah, we're not going to bother with that because I'll come back to that. I think it refreshes every minute. Get this one, and then I think I'll go work on Cassius's, and then I'll come back to this. Because by the time I get done this will be like how it just popped up. Over 10 minutes, fuck. I have to spend some fate because I don't really want to fuck around with this. Greet a neighbor. A fussy neighbor has bought you a small gift. It is an angel meant to top a Christmas tree. I picked it up for a song at the pawn shop, she cries. And I thought you could rather use a better one. Engage in niceties. Revelatory. The angel itself is shabby. The dress is stained. So it's obviously glued back together after being dropped. But its diadem positively glows. Indeed, you pop a little jewel from its crown and, oh god, it's no ordinary stone. This is, yes, baubles, tinsel, glass, lacework. Gain 1 mountain shard, your total 6. Precious, this was stuck from the side of the mountain of light, who is the god called stone. It is holy, treated accordingly. Yeah, yeah, Cassius also has a shitload of diamonds too. They used to be rare, and then they changed it to like they're not as rare now. And it's the mountain shards that are the rare things. Cause said quest I did, like that storyline I did a lot of, with you know, Jack Smiles. It gave like like there was one that gave like diamonds. I did too a lot of. But anyway, I'm going to pause this, and I'll go do Cassius's, and I'll come back. Or I might buy Fate, but I don't really want... check out the price of Fate. I know they update the price of it. 7 Fate points. Buy Fate to get premium content, extra storylines, or faster progression. Become a exceptional friend of the Bazaar. Exceptional friend receive a new exceptional story every month. Memories of a tale from each story to spend on exclusive companions and items. Second candle, up to 40 actions at once. An expanded opportunity deck, 10 cards instead of 6. 3 additional outfit slots. Access to the House of Chimes, excluding monthly gameplay perks. Hence, exceptional friends received a past story or 2 sets of stories they've played from our monthly menu. Memories of a tale from every past story are reset. Extra monthly perks in the House of Chimes. 3 7 refreshes per month. Yeah, when the House of Chimes released, a lot of us started playing it. And there was one story that I wanted to play out with my character, like role play. There's always so much drama. What would get me is they would like you would think something had been resolved and there wasn't. Anyway, like even the smell of that tea and that has irritated me. Like it would just be always, having to have more drama. Like you think it was something was solved, and then you can have like a happy little story and stuff. And then they drop like more drama. But play is the thing. Many dream about putting on a play. Fewer have the opportunity to stage one, and fewer still get on stage theirs in a dream itself. Join forces with the niece and newest talent as she attempts to perform the impossible, a work of art that will bring truth to a parable, where nothing is real. Select your cast, rehearse your lines, and put on the performance of several lifetimes. Oh, and watch out for the subtext. It bites. This month's exceptional story included in all subscriptions. Visit Fall in London's exceptional stories. Each month, hence, exceptional friends can unlock a past story or reset. 2 they've played before. From our rotating menu, our featured story this month, The Calendar Code. Yeah, you can also reset your ambition. Ambition is like your long-reaching story. Like some of them like were, like over a decade. And, there was Light Fingers, which is like the pull off a big heist. There was Nemesis, which is is the one Mike Cassius has, which is to find the murderer of someone someone you loved. And there's Heart's Desire. It's the other one. It was like this big gambling game that you were trying to be a part of. I think there was like some little side ones, and then there was like continuation ones, like after you finished it. I don't know. I lost track of it. I'm gonna just check browse stories. Counter Code by Gavin Ingalls. To a private library and unravel the mechanism that protects its heart. Try a young stay in a perilous shark, watching Voyage. Sunlight Trade. Oh, August 2015. The story features criminals. Plans. Oh, they have like a little, the bazaar is, like where you can buy items and stuff. Messages. Yeah, I'll start getting these again. I used to be able to send things to the masters because it was like tied to your Twitter friends, like people you're following. 3,665 days ago, I set a sparring bout with Mr. Iron. But yeah, these are like, when I played last. Story. There's something I was gonna check. Oh, I was gonna send my card. I can probably send the card and then I'll, it's not. I'll get rid of that fucking rat, too. I'll do first. Where you fucking ass. Light your red glory. Risky. Requires real skill to use, and there's the possibility it might wake up and go for you. There's a small but real chance that the red glory will activate, stealing candles, inflicting damage if you hang on to it too long. Obtain between 1 and 7 searing enigmas. Perhaps its tallow is marbled with mystery. There's a small but real risk here on success that the rat will be a sleeper agent for the scuttling company, or simply be wasted. Sleeper agents will steal numerous candles, including morning candles and saints' candles. An almost impossible challenge. Your watchable quality gives you a 10% chance of success, but it's set in sight to ensure a second chance, which means you get double, like an extra chance to do it. Turn rat coming. You operate out of Baronet's larder, knock 4 times on the Baronet's servant entrance, and wait. This is a completely safe option. Offer a light of glory to someone else. Better safe than sorry. Note this tiny chance that sending it will cause a sleeper agent to activate. Need a name in the 7 secrets alphabet. Actions with fate. No. Yeah, that's what I'll do. I'll turn the bastard in. I think that's what I did before, because I have gotten them from other, like, I've uploaded screenshots of getting them, but I've always got them on Robin, or the Claven account, where they're not going to do anything. Story. Here, we can send some Christmas cards. Oh, you actually need okay. Usually it's a no action thing. So these are eating a slightly off casing and gaudy paste rectangles, displayed like skins of the vanquished foes. I reduced the scandal. Yeah, it's a different, because the Heirs of London have changed, because I've been doing the other. Heirs of London is like a little, like, side thing, like, atmosphere thing of, it can, like, affect some of your outcomes, or, like, what options you have. I'm going to send my Christmas card, I guess. Yeah, some of these are friends, some of them are not. Like, I haven't probably talked to in a while. I'm surprised only Mr. Eaton and Mr. Irons are still active accounts. Where is EBz? Oh, do I not have... Oh, he had, a quest. Okay, it's not because I don't have him as, he's just not in an area that he can receive it. So, yeah. Can't send a Christmas card to you if you're not in an area. And I don't feel like getting him on Twitter, in browser to tweet. To ask. Who knows if you'll even get it in time. Okay, we'll do the next, You used to be able to send them, even if you couldn't, like, if the recipient couldn't receive them. That's what I usually did. I would receive them on Cassius, and I'd send them on Robin. Something beige blurs past your window, followed by yelp from a street level. Childish giggles erupt from your dormier. Fisher Kings have landed another catch. Meet some local urchins. Taxes paid in headwear. Air Longshanks. An urchin clambers down to an open window. This one smells bad, and it's too big for little Billy's head. Pause. Thanks for letting us use your revolve and stuff. Children on the streets in vicious packs. Schoolboys out of their classes become real feral as urchins. All lateral warfare. You've gained 1 Gat Bowler of fiduciary responsibility, new total 3. Exposed to noxious fumes has driven many millionaire mad. This bowler carries a whiff of solvent and turns their mind exorably to matters rational, physical, and economical. Yeah, there's a lot of, like orphans, urchins, lost boys, schoolboys fucking around. Fisher Kings are ones that will take fishing poles and steal hats. Anyway, yeah, that's what I got for now. And I'll come back later.